You know how when you're out drinking with your best friend and you both end up drinking a fair amount, but you still end up looking after each other? Not my best friend Josh. He will abandon you in the woods at 3 AM whilst you're asleep. So quite a few months ago now, I was having some girl issues, and after a super awkward evening spent around hers, I was left a bit unsure as to what was going on. I left hers at about 10ish at night. It takes me about 10 minutes to get home. So I drive home, I park my car, I walk to the front door, and it's locked. Now, I didn't really want to wake everyone up, so I decided to try calling my mum and my younger brother. No answer. You see, my mum and my brother, they keep their phones on silent at all times. And because I didn't want to be banging on the door and shouting through the windows, which would wake up all my neighbours, I decided to ring up my best mate Josh and see what he was doing. I call him up, ask if he's free, and if he wants to hang out, and he says... So I already have half a bottle of scotch in my car, which Josh and I share. I think it was from a party or something, I don't actually know, but I also popped into Tesco to buy some amaretto, which is another spirit. So I get to Josh's house, but we can't actually drink there, so him and I decide to go to a local park. I know, super classy. So Josh and I, we made our way to the park. We walked up this hill through the woods, and when we actually got to the park, we decided to sit on top of the climbing frame as it was the best place to sit. A few hours go by, my phone's run out of charge, and Josh and I have been drinking spirits the entire time. So needless to say, we were a little bit drunk. Josh is eventually sick because he's a lightweight, whereas I just get a little bit tired and I decide to rest my eyes a little bit. I end up falling asleep, and after an unknown amount of time I wake up and Josh is nowhere to be seen. I climb down and I look around the whole park. I start shouting his name, Josh! And I'm just thinking like, oh my god, have I just got my best friend lost in the woods because I'm having some petty girl problems? A few minutes go by and I end up hearing my name being called, and it's being called by Josh's mum. She explains to me how Josh is at home and she basically found him passed out in the garage. This means that Josh had to climb down from the climbing frame, walk all the way back down the hill, and then all the way back to his house, all whilst I was asleep. So Josh's mum gives me a lift back to his house and I stay there for the night. So that's a story about how my best mate abandoned me in the woods. In the morning though, he did actually get his karma because he felt like shit, whereas I felt absolutely fine. The moral of this story is, don't go drinking with Josh Lilly. He'll abandon you in the woods.